Hi, Eugene. Would you please share with me the academic supports strategy that you used this semester?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so what I've done is really just organizing the lesson and sharing a lesson plan with students. We would hope that everybody has a lesson plan in place. I think it just helps with my own organization as I pace through, particularly when we're doing ASU Sync or completely virtual classes. And it helps the students because, a problem I found in classes, whether it's virtual or in person, is that the time can feel very undefined, particularly if a professor comes in and just starts with a lesson and there's perhaps one thing after another, but students don't have a good feel of like, where are we at in the space of this lesson time? So my lessons were typically slated for 2 hours, 45 minutes. So this, what you're seeing on the screen, just an example from one of my classes. So session 2, I put this in Canvas. So everybody has access to this. And the students are told, you need to go to this right now. This is how we start off. Everyone should be on Canvas and everybody's at that space. So you see where we're at. So it's helpful for them to have a clear lesson plan that outlines specifically what will be done. And then as we progress through the lesson plan, I repeatedly try to ensure that with the students that they know where we're at. And I'll say something like, okay, now we're on part C under book talk here, for example. Number 2, this is where we're at, and that's where you should be. I think it helps, for a lot of students as they might drift in and out of a lesson at times to, reposition themselves. And also related, I'm going to click over to another one that's from a different course. It also says session 2. Related is that the lessons integrate a series of activities with nothing lasting more than about 20, 25 minutes. And the key is to make sure that that time's, it all should have a purpose. There's a reason that we're here together, that this is not something that's asynchronous. We've called everyone here together on ASU Sync class. There's a reason we're here together. And it's to really go through these activities or these discussions together. So everything that students engage with are provided on the lesson plan. This includes things like breakout sessions with guiding questions, short readings that sometimes I will have students do where they turn off their cameras, they turn the cameras back on so I know that they're done with the reading. There might be a 3 or 4 minute audio clip. I want them to turn off their cameras and go listen to that, come back. And then even my short PowerPoint presentations. You see here near the top where it shows my PowerPoint, be right there. And I find this type of organization helps the students as it allows them to know that I've actually taken the time to design the lesson, but also it lets them know like, okay, this is when I can anticipate when the lesson will end, which is kind of respecting their time also. So that's it in a nutshell.
How did you feel that students engaged with it during the semester where things were a little unusual?
Yeah, I felt they were quite appreciative. What does come to mind, I did have one student who was hired on as an adjunct following the semester to kind of get a better feel of how I design my lessons because she appreciated the organization that much.
Right. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.